I've come to see the exhibition educating, reminding us about what happened on October the 7th. I had the privilege and honour to meet Sean, who was a survivor, and his optimism, his hope, his inspiration is just inspiring, but also being taken around by Ofer, who was there on the day as well, who wants us to remember his friends and those who were there at the festival as human beings. And as time goes on, the concern is that we'll forget them, they'll be forgotten. And it's really important that they're not forgotten. And some of the stories we've heard about young people going to have a rave, the joy of trance music, but also the horrors of what happened as well. And it is worth reminding ourselves of the horrors of that awful day. A number of things won't leave me. The trainers of the kids, one of them 18 years old, the clothes, the mobile phones. It just reminds you these are people. And it's always worth remembering that you may see a video film, you may read an article, these human beings. Meeting Sean will stay with me forever. This guy's inspiring, by the way. But also the what people are capable of doing. It's just horrific. And so, what will stay with me is the hope and the optimism, but also the horror of what happened. One of the things when you look at the photographs of those who lost their lives, you'll see the diversity of ages, from kids as young as 18, their 20s and their 30s and their 40s, even in their 50s, whose common theme was their love of trance music, their love of rave. And they left home, leaving their loved ones behind, expecting to see them the next day, never to return. And the same happened with traumatic incidents all across the world, whether it's the tragedy of the Ariana Grande concert and those mums and dads never see their kids again, the survivors who will always be changed forever. And it's just a reminder of the things we've got in common. There are too many people around the world trying to divide people, divide communities, and music, fun, congregation are the things we all share. Well, I'm somebody who passionately believes in the joy of diversity. I think it's a strength, not a weakness. I think it makes us stronger, not weaker, richer, not poorer. And I speak from experience. There is far, 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 far more that we've got in common than any small things we may have differences with. And what's quite clear is that there are people who went to that concert with nothing but love, joy, wanted a good time, and they lost their lives. Others have survived, their lives will never be the same again. There are bereaved families whose lives will never be the same again. And unfortunately, even those who have survived are going through some really difficult times. I know this because I've had a chance to speak to survivors. And so it's really important that we educate ourselves about what's happening across the globe, but in particular because those who are young, know the joys of music. And this summer in London, and this summer across this country, there's been lots of music festivals, concerts and gigs that many people have thoroughly enjoyed. It's heartbreaking that those who went to the Nova Festival to have joy and fun didn't. But the Nova Festival has been extended for a longer period in London. It means that more Londoners, more visitors, whatever your background, can come and see this. This is not about what religion you belong to, which God you worship, what your politics are, what your views are on any particular issue. It's about coming to see for yourself what happened on that day. But if you're lucky, you get the chance to meet a survivor, and that experience will touch you, I promise.